Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you decided to join me today. First off, I just want to let you know that this is my very first YouTube video. I have never tried this before. And with that said, I do not have any fancy equipment. I have a master bedroom window that is trying to give me some decent light, although I see the sun popping through, and also an iPad. So I also do not have any fancy editing tools. And if this iPad has that, I have no idea how to use it. So this is a push play, push stop, and done video. I don't know if I will make a routine of this or if this is also going to be a one and done video, but I really wanted to hop on here and share a deal that I got. I love makeup. I have so much fun with it, and I am always looking for an incredible deal, which is also another reason why I wanted to hop on here, because this deal was so good and I just want to share that. In my friend circle, there are not a lot of people who knew that you could actually get makeup on QVC and HSN, which is probably 90% of the place that I buy my makeup. I also get makeup at Ulta and Sephora and you know, here and there, but the majority of the makeup that I have purchased over the last few years has actually been on HSN and QVC, and they have some pretty awesome brands. This deal, however, I purchased on Costco.com. Now you probably think Costco, and I am telling you, you gotta look at their beauty section. They have some pretty neat items in their beauty section. And when I first saw this set, I did not purchase it. I dismissed it because I was not familiar with the brand. However, I just recently signed up for Ipsy, and I started looking on YouTube at unboxings and had looked at other unboxings of other beauty subscriptions, which I have my eye on a few now. And this particular brand ended up making an appearance in quite a few of those unboxings. And so I went back to Costco and I purchased the set after actually reviewing some videos that had some positive things to say about these items, these particular items. And so here I am, I'm going to share with you. So what I purchased was a set from Coastal Scents. It is called the Coastal Scents Exquisite Collection. And each of these items can be purchased individually on the Coastal Scent website. I went on there, I priced each item individually, and I'm going to share with you each item as well as what it would cost you if you were to purchase it on the Coastal website, Coastal Scents website, and how much I paid for it on Costco.com. So the first item I'm going to start with was the one that I was most excited about. I just was really excited about this item, and it had great reviews. And this is the Blush and Bronzer Palette. Look at how big this is. And when you open it, it's so cute. It looks like this. And this, I am obsessed with blush. I have lots of blush, and I just gravitate towards it because I really, for me, I feel like it finishes off the look just as much as mascara does your eyes. It finishes your face off. And I was just so excited about receiving this and giving it a try. I am not a makeup expert. I buy makeup to play with it and enjoy it. And I go onto YouTube and learn certain things, but I've never really gotten into the whole bronzing thing. I just add a little bit of it to color my face, to add color to it and make it look a little bit more alive. But this had everything. It has your blush, it has your bronzer, it has your highlight, and I am wearing the highlight today. I'm also wearing this peach shade, which is on my cheeks right here. I had put another blush on, and I felt like it needed a little bit more pop to it, so I added this, and I think that it did just that. It gave me that. I used this here as a little bit of a bronzer on my face and under here because I am older. And anyways, this item here again is called the Blush and Bronzer Palette. You can buy it on the Coastal Scents website for $19.95. And one of the things that I noticed on their website is they have a full price. So I you know, whatever the full price is, and then it is crossed off, and then there is a red price. From what I can tell after visiting the website quite a few times, it seems that there is always a sale price, and when I watched the videos, the review videos, they all were the same price, which is $19.95. The second item that I was very excited about was their brush set, and this set is the Pearl brush set. It is a 16-piece brush set. It comes in this carrying case, and I'm not a brush snob. I buy brushes because I just want them to do the job. You know, I have received brushes with certain makeup stuff and I haven't loved it, but I'm not one to go out and buy really expensive brushes because I want to own a lot of makeup, and if I'm spending a lot on the brushes, that's going to take away from the makeup, which is my favorite. And the last makeup brush set that I purchased was a Borghese brush set that I bought at Costco during holiday time, and it's actually one of my favorites. I love how it applies my makeup, and you know, I have individual brushes here and there, but this set is a 16-piece set. You are going to receive, I will read to you all that you are going to receive: a kabuki sculpture, a blush brush, angled blush, tapered powder, flat buffer, large liner and brow, small liner and brow, foundation brush, dome shadow, large fluff, smudger, concealer, blender, doe foot sculpture, I have no idea what that is, a small shader, and a fine liner. I did use this all today to put my makeup on. I thought that my makeup applied very nicely, and it, you know, I don't think they're incredibly dense. You know, they're fluffy, they're soft, not very dense. I have some brushes that are a lot more bristled, but they're soft, and I thought that it did the job well, and I'm actually pretty happy, and will look forward to using that to apply my makeup in the future. That set, if you buy it on their website, it is $39.95. The third item I'm going to share with you that also came in the set on Costco.com is their eye primer. Now this is called the One Step Eye Primer. I have I'm not big on eyeshadow primers. I just really over the last year or two started using them, so I'm not an expert. A lot of the eyeshadow primers that I have used are samples, are things that came with other items that I purchased, and a lot of times if I really feel like I need something, I'll just put a little bit of the foundation that I'm using. So again, I'm not a beauty guru. I just do what makes me happy, and so there you go. So the verdict is actually out on this one for me. Again, I've used Lorax eyeshadow primer. I have used Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer, and I've also used Benefit's eyeshadow primer. This one is the most runny eyeshadow primer that I have used. When I first put it on my finger to use, it was runny and separated, and so I kind of had to give it a really good shake, and I will actually see how it comes out now. So now that I shook it a few times, and I've actually held it a few times, it actually has applied not as runny, but it's definitely not as opaque as some of the other primers that I have used. When I applied it to my eyes, it blended in nicely, and the eyeshadow went over it very nicely. Like it doesn't have any weird separation or anything like that. So as far as that goes, I think that it did a great job. And I, again, am not an eyeshadow primer expert, but I do think that it came out a little runny, and that could have just been user error, and my shadow applied very nicely. So I'm going to continue to use this and see, because I have it now. If you buy this item on the website, it is $9.95. And one other thing is, I don't know if it's a newer product or just not a well-known product. There were not a lot of reviews that I saw on this. I did see lots of reviews, or actually, I didn't see a lot of reviews on this particular blush and bronzer palette. There was a mini one that I saw that had lots of reviews, and also the brushes, not a ton of recent reviews. There were a lot of reviews on that from about 2 years ago. So these items, you know, they're older items, and although the blush palette is actually a newer item from what I can tell. Okay, so the last item that I got in the Costco set, which actually is an item of 3, is their StyleEYES makeup palettes, and you get all 3 that are in the set. And I am using these shadows today, and I thought they applied really nicely. They are decently pigmented. I think there was some fallout from them, but again, you know, these aren't high end. They are more of a bargain makeup, and you probably should expect that from bargain makeup, or, you know, lesser priced makeup, but you know, you just play with it and you can get the look that you want. So Formal Eyes is what I am wearing mostly today, which is here, and I have this one here as just to set my eyeshadow primer, and then I use this as a highlight, and I used this just on the lid area, and then I went in with this one. Oh, and I also went in with this one. So I was just playing around with lots of these. And again, I was actually pretty happy with that. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. This was the least favorite item that I was expecting to get in this set, but I'm actually pretty happy with it. Now, Glamour Eyes is one that has a very poppy colors, and this is not my typical look. I do not wear lots of colors. Now I was intrigued with this one, the gray one, maybe even this purple one, but I tend to stick with neutrals. But I thought this would be a fun one to have. I know all the time around Halloween, and my husband and I host kick-off summer parties that are always themed, and so to have something like that will be nice. The next one is the Social Eyes, which are deeper neutrals. I have a few of these on. I have this one on, and I have this one on. And again, I thought they applied nicely. I had to do some cleanup, but you know what? It could have been the brushes. Who knows? So this here, individually on the Coastal Scents website, you are going to purchase these individually for $11.95, or if you buy all 3 as a set, it's $24.95. So each of these items individually priced on their website are actually pretty decent, especially I think for the blush and bronzer palette, which is by far my favorite item. I just have wanted to have something like this, and now I do, and I'm so excited about it. And I think the application of these, what I've used so far, was pretty awesome. So I priced this out individually, and I dropped my paper, so I'm not going to bend down to get it, but it was $94 and change. I think it was $94.80, something along that lines, but it was definitely $94. And if you buy $50 worth of product, it is free shipping. I do not know their tax, if they charge tax, because I looked and I didn't see it, and I don't know if it depends on where you're based or not. I know the sun's coming in a little bit more. Lastly, I wanted to tell you what I purchased this whole set, which is called the Exquisite set, or Coastal Scents Exquisite Collection on Costco.com. I paid $39.99 plus tax, free shipping. So there was a definite savings purchasing it on Costco.com. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, it's my very first video, so please, you know, bear with me as I learn how to do this, if I choose to come back on and make more of these videos. And if I do, it's probably not going to be too many tips and tricks. I want to share with you deals that I have received. And I also, like I said, have subscribed to Etsy. so I will be sharing my Epsi bag, and there's a few other subscriptions that I'm planning on giving a try, and I will probably film a few unboxing videos as well as the items that I purchased on QVC and HSN, because those are the biggest. And so that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And today is Good Friday, which I am so excited about because Sunday is coming. All right. God bless. Bye.